Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today I wanted to make a card, a tag and a gift box, and I want to show you how super simple this is to do. So if you have a Cricut that has sort of worked out cards, tags and boxes, gift boxes or bags, this is super easy to do for any occasion. Even if you've got a plain box, you can always add in a you know, an element like specific to a certain time, if you know what I mean, like a certain season. So for today I've got some twine here. This is old Stampin' Up twine, Halloween twine from forever ago, and I have the pieces that I need for all these things. So I've used the Wrap It Up Cricut cartridge, and that's got some really cool things, but all to do with like wrapping, I guess, hence the name. So tags, gift cards, bags, all that sort of stuff, and then obviously the main element. So this is the witch, and there is like a full size, well, you can cut it in any size, but there is a full what am I trying to say? A full layered image that you can also do as well. So not just all these sort of silhouette type style. So this literally for the tag has two pieces, and we're just going to glue them together. It's that easy. So just grab my glue. Oops. Now this is very detailed, and I'll bring it up close in a minute. So just take care as to how small you want to go with this. I went really small, and it took me a couple of goes to get it to cut, but it did for the most part, so it's fine. So just some glue. Pop them together, they'll line up perfectly. I've got glues, lovely. It'll dry clear, so it's fine. I just hate the feel of glue on my fingers. And we just squash it a bit. And then I'll show you just how detailed, ignore the glue, that'll dry, but look how detailed that is, even down to this little cut here. Her face is cut out for the most part. But if it's all coordinating, people will still love it, I think. Yeah. And then I will add, once that's dry, we're going to do something else with it. So then for the card, you get these two pieces. So this is the card feature, it's already got this cut out, and then this is the witch that cuts out. Again, she's got a really cute face. You can obviously see it better on this image. The tag was cut at 2.5 inches high. The card is, let me just double check for you, 5.5 tall, but I think I made sure it was 7 inches across. Yes, I could just score it at 3.5. So I actually did I amended the size by the width rather than the height, but it's about 5.5 inches tall. And then the box, I believe, was, so it's going to be the whole size. So the whole size is 6 inches tall, so from this top piece to this bottom piece, so it measures that whole piece. And then I sort of roughly worked out on my design space how big once it's made up, this main box was going to be, and I kind of guessed from there. So this is the front of the card as is, but I want to do something a little bit with that card base. I've already scored it, but I want to do something else on this bit here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to score again, but I'm going to flip it upside down on my scoreboard, and then I'm just going to do some score lines. Why not? Just gives it a bit of something. So I think I'll do every 1/4 inch. And this is an easy way to get some pattern in the background. You could run it through a embossing folder. You could stamp on this. Or you can leave it plain. I'm just going to flip this round so that I can sort of see where I'm going. And I won't do this last one because it's right on that edge there. So I think I'll leave it like that. So now you've just got some pattern there. It is raised on the inside, so if you wanted to, you could do it the other way around. You could just flip this over so that the outside of your card is face down, and then when you turn it around it'll be sort of like embossed rather than debossed. But I just wanted some extra something there. And you could carry on, you could turn it this way and then score again to get more effect. So what I forgot I was going to do as well is put a sentiment on. So the reason I did the card green is also so that her face is green. So yeah, that was the thought behind that. So what I want to do, I think I'm going to have her about there. So I am going to stamp a sentiment. Hello. And this is my favourite things. Which way is the candy? I've had this for a long time. I did a card many years ago with some Prismacolor pencils. If you want to check it out. And I think I'm going to say which way is the candy. And I'm going to pop it along the bottom there. Yeah. And I think we're going to stick with the purple, because I've got a purple and green thing going on. Although we do have some black twine, so maybe I can bring the black in that way. Let's do it that way then. So I will use some Versafine Onyx black ink, one of my favourite inks, which gives a nice crisp image. Hopefully it's not skew. I always stamp skew. Which way is the candy? Somewhat straight, and I'm going to pop her up because I think we have to. Oh, that's okay. These are just dimensionals from Stampin' Up, but use any pop dot thing you've got. Just foam. You can even use fun foam and just cut it up into pieces, and then stick those on with some adhesive. Should be alright. I feel like I need one there as well. Just so she doesn't get all wonky. And there you go. There's the little card. Which way is the candy? So you could easily ink around the edges like I normally do. I do go kind of mad and ink everything within an inch of its life. You could add lots of doodads, but I thought for this we'll just keep it super simple, just to show you that there are things on, you know, things like this that you can use on like your Cricut cartridges, or you know, SVG files, things like that, or even if you've got like templates you can cut out to make not just cards but the little tags and things. So that's the card. Oh, I just stuck that to that. So let's get this little one on here. So she's gonna go fit on there like so. I think I will put that on first. And I left my glue open, so good luck to me getting this out. Oh. Oh, there you go. Not too bad. The lid on. So just popping her on there. You could also add dimension to her if you want. Oh, put it all over the bit that's her face. Clever. Not clever. Clever, not clever. That's why normally you would put it on the back of the piece, not the... Anyway. And then what I've realised is that actually you probably need something, especially if you're going to fill this with candy or something. You could either leave this open or add another piece of cardstock to the inside of this, just slightly smaller so that it gives a background again to her. Or when you put your sweets inside, they'll show through, because I would imagine most people will put them into some sort of cellophane bag first and then pop them in the bag. So that's what I would do. Put them in the cellophane bag, then they're clear so you can see them. So if they're like candy corn or whatever you want in there, then you'll see through there. So I've already pre-scored these. The machine will score for you, but my machine doesn't score so well. The little like pen holder kind of thing, where normally you would have the scoring tool in. Oh, my Cricut keeps popping up and I don't know why it's doing that, so I'm gonna have to find someone here to try and see if they can help fix it. I don't know if anybody knows if Hobbycraft does it, because they're only down the road, so that might be helpful for me. Or if anybody knows how to fix it. Anyway. So I've scored all those little lines. Let's see if my box is going to line up, because I kind of guessed on one of those lines, but yay, it does. And then that just folds in the bottom there. So I think all we need is on adhesive on this side here. So this is some Lawn Fawn double-sided tape. It's pretty sticky, so it's quite good for things like boxes and the like. So I'm going to put it as close to the edge as I can. I will peel this off, and then I'll just put another piece sort of overlapping, just so that I make sure I've got that whole flappy bit. I don't know what the thing's called. This little thing. It's called the flappy bit now. Just to make sure that it is covered, because you don't want your box to fall apart. So you've got like 2 lines of adhesive there, essentially. So sometimes the easiest way to put boxes together is to fold your main flap in with the sticky, and then fold it over until those score lines line up. That's the easiest way, I find. And then when you pop it back up, you've got your little box. Like I say, mine might be a little off, which it is, because I had to guess, like I said. So I think the idea is that that would just pop in the bottom there, but it's not that kind of box, so I'm going to put some sticky on there as well. I should have done that before. But hey ho. So same thing again, just putting a bit on the edge there. And then another little piece over there. First one. And then just carefully tuck it in. When you're happy that it's level, then you can just, oh, don't do that, don't squash it like that. And then what you can do is take a bone folder and just sort of on the inside where that piece is stuck, just reinforce it. That works it. Oh, I was going to stamp on here. Dang it. So we're going to do it anyway and hope for the best. Oh man. Right, so it's Versafine Onyx black. Right, note to self, do this before you put the box together. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. I need something in here, don't I? What can I put in here? Yeah, that kind of works. It's a little bit like, woo. Again, do that before you put the box together and you'll be fine. Anyway, the last thing I want to do before my camera runs out is tie a bit of twine roll around oops. So I'm just going to loop it through the box, as you can obviously completely loop the box shut if you want. I'm going to leave it open for now, and then, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tie this on, and then through one of these I will add the little tag on here. I won't do it too tightly either, just because I might want to finagle it and actually do something with this. Oh, that'll be funny if I actually use it and give it to someone. Hysterical, Janine. Anyway, let's just cut these a bit shorter. Just so they're not dragging all over the place. And then obviously you can just write a little message to someone on the back there, have some cute Halloweeny coloured sweets in there. It doesn't have to be candy corn, can't get candy corn here, so it would have to be something else, but there you go guys. I hope you've enjoyed this live not live video, and I will be back with some more stuff. I just wanted to do a really quick, well, I say really quick, it's still 20 minutes long, but a really quick show you how to put party favors and things like that together, if that's what you want to do. You could use this as an invitation if you wanted to as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this guys, and happy Halloween. We're nearly there. I'm still in summer, but we're nearly there. And I will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.